Hey guys, 7WB Rocks here. This is episode 33 of Saturday Night's Kickout. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll be previewing Wrestlemania 31. Talk about the matches. Now, if you're thinking, how is this going to be different from my predictions video yesterday, I'm just going to go more in detail, talk about certain aspects of the match itself, and stuff backstage type deals. So, if you're not interested in that, I'm going to reinforce my predictions. I'm not going to change any of them because as of my prediction video, I'm going to stick with them. And if I don't like that, then too bad because I'm sticking with it. So if you don't care for that or something, then by all means skip out of this video. TNA was all right. The main event was Hardy versus Storm or Jeff Hardy versus James Storm in a lethal lockdown tight match. Basically a Hell in a Cell match with weapons and stuff. Really good match. I checked that match out. Lucha Underground was really good. There was an amazing street fight for the World Heavyweight Championship, the new World Heavyweight Championship, Prince Puma versus Cage. Really great match. So if you're disappointed, I'm not talking about TNA or Lucha Underground or Raw even, or I will talk about Raw. But yeah, those are my thoughts on those matches. And yeah, I'm going to be talking about WrestleMania only and more stuff like that. So thank you very much for watching and clicking on this video. I really do appreciate it. Now, I tweeted early today that I'm thinking about stopping the series because a lot of people say, or not a lot of people, a few people have said to me that it's pretty long, and I just feel like no one's watching the entire thing. I don't know if anybody really is. I feel like I'm not getting enough feedback, and I enjoy doing it, but I have bad days usually, so I don't know if I can't I really want to be getting into the show and stuff, but I get depressed really easily, so. I shouldn't really be saying that, but a lot of people have said to me, oh, you sound depressed during this video, blah, blah, blah. It's usually because I kind of am. I get depressed really easily. And, yeah, but I'm going to go through this video, and sorry to get all serious on you guys, but we're going to talk about, preview some of the matches, or the entire card. I'm not going to take too much of your time, but before we get into that, we have the WrestleMania Hall of Fame tonight, which will be starting in the pre-show will be starting in 30 minutes, and then the actual Hall of Fame will be in about a little over an hour and 30 minutes. So I'm excited for it. The ones I'm really excited for, the inductions. Connor the Crusher, I think that's going to be really good. He's going to be inducted by Daniel O'Brien and Dana Warrior, Ultimate Warrior's wife. That's going to be really cool to see. I'm really glad they did that award. They actually follow through with it, and Connor's the perfect choice for the person to get that award, so that's awesome. Kevin Nash, I'm really excited for. On the Dirt Sheets websites, they say Shawn Michaels is inducting him, but earlier in the week, they said Mick Foley was inducting him. I don't know why, but I would think Shawn Michaels would go with it. I'm excited for Kevin Nash's. Arnold Schwarzenegger's, I think that one will be good with Triple H inducting him. That's going to be pretty cool. And the big one, Randy Macho Man Savage. I'm really excited for that one. Hulk Hogan's inducting him. But, yeah, I'm really excited to see that. And a lot of people, or not a lot of people, excuse me, the Dirt Sheets were saying that that will not go last. They don't want a deceased wrestler to go on last. I don't believe that. I'm pretty sure it will go on last. They said Nash will go on last, and I don't see that happening. I'm going to go with, excuse me, Macho Man Randy Savage. So, really pumped. Should be a good night. I'll be tweeting during it, and by all means, tweet with me, guys. I'd really enjoy interacting with you guys on Twitter. And, yeah, it's going to be a good time. I'm really looking forward to it. And The Rock is hosting Saturday Night Live tonight. So Saturday night really does blow. But it's The Rock, so I'm going to try to catch it. I used to really like Saturday Night Live back in the early 2000s, but now it's just the worst thing ever. I remember watching it sometimes. I'm just like, how is this still running? But The Rock, hopefully he makes it good, and I'm excited. Let's get into this preview. Let's talk about matches. Going off there's two matches on the kickoff show. It's the tag team titles match, which I'll talk very briefly. Tyson and Cesaro, I think, are going to win it. It should be exciting, but it's the pre-show, which kind of sucks. I wish those guys would get on the actual card because a lot of guys, when they get interviewed, wrestlers, they say, oh, this match I was on the pre-show, so I don't really count that. I mean, that pretty much says the pre-show means nothing. It's really disappointing to hear that too, but. And then 4 hours, obviously, is not enough. Actually, they have a 2-hour kickoff show, so it's freaking 6 hours of wrestling. So 4 hours wasn't enough. They're doing the Battle Royal, but tag match, yeah, I'm going with Cesaro and Kid. I might watch it. Last year, I think I did. I think I watched it, and it wasn't. It was an elimination style, I believe. I thought it was all right. I mean, it wasn't like the greatest thing ever, but it was cool. The Usos got the win. But I'm going with Storm Kid and the Battle Royal, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Was moved to the pre-show. Very disappointing. I didn't say that in my predictions because it hadn't been announced yet, but yeah, that match will not now be on the pre-show. And if you didn't know, the NXT guy, Hideo Itami, won the tournament, and he's going to WrestleMania. But bigger news, last night, was it last night? Last night was Friday. Yeah, I think it was last night. Last night was NXT San Jose, 4,200 seats, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. 4,200 seats, sold out without a single match being announced. And I heard it was a really good event. I heard people were freaking out over it. It was really good. Finn Balor actually had the makeup and stuff on, the face paint. And he versed Adrian Neville, I think, in the main event. But the big thing, going back on Hideo Itami versed Tyler Breeze and hit the GTS. Yes, he finally, after teasing it and hinting at it for so long, he hit the go to sleep. So, boom, that should show. They should stick with that as his finisher, I believe. And that's really cool. He beat Tyler Breeze. And I was reading on Twitter, people, the 4,000 or whatever people were in attendance, marked out harder than him hitting the GTS than what a lot of people think are going to mark out for Roman Reigns. People thought like the arena went insane when he hit it. So that's really cool. I'm really hoping he does hit the GTS in the Battle Royal. I think that'd be really cool. Maybe he does the GTS and the guy bounces over the top rope. That'd be really cool. I don't see him winning it, but he is the fastest guy to go from NXT to WrestleMania. It took him 200 days, and I'm thinking because I already got a prediction wrong. I said Adrian Neville was going to win the tournament. Obviously, it did not happen, but I'm thinking I heard Hideo and Finn Balor have similar contracts where they don't have to stay in NXT too long. They go to the main roster a lot sooner. Since Hideo's already going to WrestleMania, I think Finn Balor will be in the main roster very soon now. It's really cool to see that. Hopefully he is. He took a picture with Paul Heyman and put it on Twitter, and he said interesting or something like that. So Finn Balor as a Paul Heyman guy would be awesome. I'd really like to see that. But, yeah, Hideo Itami won the tournament. It's going to be in the Battle Royal. But I'm still going with Mizdow to win it. I think he has the most to gain from it. I don't think anybody would make sense. It's really disappointing this match is on the pre-show, though. I'm really disappointed about Hogan put it over last year, and when it looked like Big Show was going to win it and it'd be so awful, Cesaro won it, and it was like, wow, this match is kind of like the King of the Ring now. It's actually going to build a young star. Then they ruined him the night after by having him join Paul Heyman. That was the worst thing they could have done. They should have turned him face and let him run freaking loose. But, yeah, really sad it's not on the pre-card. A lot of people are already thinking in a few years it's not even going to be on WrestleMania anymore. I could see that happening. But I don't know. I like it just because it gives everybody a spot. Maybe they have a cool moment during the Battle Royal. But, yeah, I think it's pretty cool for them to do that. Now, moving on to matches that are now actually on the WrestleMania card. The Intercontinental Ladder match. Now, first I want to talk about Bryan. I read an interview why the WWE is not pushing Daniel Bryan. It's because his health issues and too many the surgeries and stuff. It's too risky. So they put him in a ladder match, one of the most high risk matches in the WWE. I don't believe that for a second. Ziggler's was the same thing. They were scared. They're not going to give him another world title run because after his world title run he got the concussion. They were too scared. He's in the ladder match as well in one of the high risk matches. I don't believe that. I think they don't want to. I was reading Shawn Michaels' book, actually finished it, and he was talking about how, him and Bret Hart were the small guys, and they came up when the WWE was still pushing for big guys. I feel like WWE is going back to that. They're trying to get the big guys, Roman Reigns. They said, okay, we'll give them what they want this year. Next year, we're doing it our way. We're not doing that again. So I'm really disappointed they're going towards the bigger guys now. I really wish they would go with the guys more wrestling talent rather than size. I mean, we all know it's fake, so we all know it's fake. Sorry, I'm using wrestling as fake or saying wrestling's fake, but we all know it's make-believe. So I'm fine with little small guys, fighting, having world championship matches. I'm totally fine with that. I don't get why some people are like, no, it needs to be a big guy. No, that's stupid. So yeah, I really don't get that, but that match should really steal the show. I would really like Ambrose to walk out. I feel like he's putting over Rollins. He's always in the back. Like we all thought. At first, we thought Ambrose was going to be the weak link out of when the Shield broke up. Then we thought of Seth Rollins. Now it's back to Ambrose. I really wish he would win the title. I think that'd be really cool. Daniel Bryan would be really cool, but Ambrose I think would be like really sweet to see, and I think he really deserves it. But I'm still going with Bryan, still on my prediction. So that match I easily think could steal the show. Oh, before I go on to the next match, Sheamus, does he play a factor in this? Will he be announced as the 8th member, or will he, show up on the next night on Raw? Either way, I think whoever wins, I don't think Barrett's walking out with the title, but whoever wins, I need the following night on Raw as an Intercontinental Championship match with Barrett versus whoever wins. And then maybe after that match, Sheamus attacks one of them, or Sheamus comes out at WrestleMania and attacks him. I don't know. They keep playing these promos, and it just seemed weird that he's not even on the card. So I think he has something to do with the Intercontinental Championship ladder match. We'll see. Moving on, we have AJ and Paige versus the Bellas. I wish this should have been Brie versus Nikki. I really think they should have built this. I don't know why they didn't. I think it would have been a really good idea. They could have had 2 Divas matches, I think. I think Paige and AJ could have done something, and the Bellas could have fought for the title, or just made it a fatal 4-way and have them all fight for the title. But that's just me. And, just a tag team match just seems kind of strange. It seems like the 2 teams, excuse me, Paige and AJ aren't on the same side, like they're frenemies or whatever. I feel like they could have had that same exact storyline. Still had Brie and Nikki on the same side. Maybe Nikki's like, hey, Brie, you better help me win this match. They still could have had those 2 on the same side in a fatal 4-way. I mean, they could have just teamed up, and then Paige and AJ beat the crap out of both of them. But still, I think it should be for the title. I'm disappointed it's not, but still going with AJ and Paige. Paige Lee. I'm funny. Anyway, Rusev versus Cena for the U.S. title. A lot of people are saying, Rusev's going to win. Rusev's going to go over because Cena does not need this win. Now, let's fast forward. Let's rewind back to WrestleMania 30. Did Cena need the win over Bray Wyatt? Absolutely not. So I see Cena winning this. I see him taking the United States Championship, elevating it even more. I don't know what this means for Rusev. A lot of people are wondering, where's Lana, blah, blah, blah. She's filming her movie with Edge. And I would think she'd be at WrestleMania, even though she's not at even though she wasn't at the past few Raws. They still, I think, should work out their schedule where she's able to attend WrestleMania. But if they don't, that really sucks, because one, it's Lana. I mean, come on. And 2, it just seems like she really helped out with the storyline being with Rusev, and now that she's just randomly out of it kind of sucks. But the storyline is Rusev and Lana aren't getting along now after Lana accepted Cena's challenge. Rusev's mad at her now. But really, she's filming a move Edge. So, yeah. Going with Cena winning it, taking that United States Championship, maybe turning it into the spinner title. Not really. But, I'm seeing him taking the United States Championship, elevating it even more. Orton and Rollins with J&J security ringside. So, I was kind of surprised they didn't do that whole if Orton beats this guy, then Jamie Noble's banned from ringside. The next week, if he beats this guy, Mercury's banned from ringside. I'm surprised they didn't do that, make it a one-on-one match. So I see J&J getting involved. I said the prediction was Orton winning, which is really bold, I think. I probably should have gone with Rollins. But I just feel like how the feud's going, Orton seems like the clear winner because the Authority had destroyed him. He finally got his hands on Rollins. But now it just seems like he needs to put an end to it, put an end with the storyline, and I think Orton should get the win. If Rollins gets the win, then I see this match happening again at Extreme Rules, probably in the next pay-per-view. But I'm going to go with Orton still. Bold choice. But next, Bray Wyatt versus Undertaker. The new face of fear versus the dead man. I've been seeing pictures, of Undertaker and Michelle McCool at the hotel, and a lot of people that have seen him said he looks in really good shape. I want to say JR said that. Not JR. I don't know who said it. I think Hogan said it. I think Hogan saw him and was like, dang, he looks in really good shape. So he's been working hard to make this match, and it's really exciting. I'm excited for it. Think it'll be a good match. Hopefully some mind games are involved and stuff. I really want to see just some crazy mind games. And I think Undertaker needs to look different. Something about him, his gear, his getup, I'm not talking like biker Undertaker. That would be cool. But I think something really drastic needs to happen with his look. I really do. And, Undertaker versus Bray. It's going to be really cool. I wouldn't want to see him losing 2 WrestleManias in a row. And I'll talk about Sting's whole thing with Undertaker later during the which I think is the next match. Yeah, Sting versus Triple H. Now Triple H said his entrance. Oh yeah, going back on entrances. Sorry, Rusev apparently has a bunch of extras working as Russian soldiers, so he's gonna have a bunch of Russian soldiers with him when he makes his entrance. Cena, his entrance, he's gonna be freaking like riding a bald eagle or something. He's gonna be just. He's gonna have like an American flag, like so freaking huge. Like just he's gonna be flying away with it. It's gonna be so huge. Cena, I think his entrance. It seems like he doesn't have anything. Like they said, Rusev has a bunch of extras working, but it seemed like Cena would. I mean, Cena should have like a bunch of freaking U.S. soldiers or something like crazy. But yeah, Rusev about that entrance. He's gonna have a bunch of Russian soldiers with him. Sting, his entrance. Apparently, the same extras that are doing the Russian soldier thing are gonna dress up in his type thing to save money or whatever. They're gonna dress up in the Sting outfit and makeup, and he's gonna like just have a bunch of like crows, like the video game trailer, all those like crow type looking people. He's gonna have them with his entrance. Triple H apparently is supposed to have imagery, and he's supposed to look like the Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger. New one's coming out, Terminator Genesis, I think it's called, and he's supposed to have like imagery and like video up from the movie or something, and his outfit's supposed to look like that. So Sting, he better bring Rose Terminator. But yeah, that match should be really good. I've been seeing interviews that Sting's saying this is probably going to be his last match, which is really disappointing. I always thought Undertaker versus Sting should have happened. No matter how old they both are, I really think it should have happened nonetheless. Yeah, it's really disappointing to see that he's not having his match with Undertaker, or he thinks this is going to be his final match. The Sting's awesome. He can always get the crowd riled up. So I would actually like to have him have some on-screen role. Not like every week, but still. But this match seems like it should have been the main event. But I'm really expecting Reigns versus Lesnar. You know, they could always change it up at the last second. The WWE's always known for that. But yeah, I think this has really been booked as the main event, it seems. Sting versus Triple H. But it seems Sting is the obvious choice, and I predicted that. Excuse me. And I predicted that, but I don't know. It just seems like after Triple H has literally gotten nothing over Sting, Sting's always been beating him up, beating the crap out of him, blah, blah, blah. You know, like just every time Triple H tries to get him, Sting just, you know, freaking him, makes him look so bad, makes him look just utterly useless. And it just seems like Sting, it seems like how they booked it, like if this wasn't Sting or Triple H, like I would have Triple H, whoever was, you know, in his role, I would have Triple H going over. But I don't know. It's Sting, man. I'd have to go with Sting. So moving on, main event, Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Now, hopefully this match isn't just boring. You know, it sucks to see the face get booed, and no matter how bad he is, but still, I don't know. I'm worried about it. I'm worried that's going to be a good match. It's going to be really boring, and it's the main event, so, you know, that kind of sucks. But you know, after Brock re-signed, that really just makes you think, you know, is he going to retain? Like, how crazy would that be if he did retain? And it's a 3-year contract, which I'm really surprised. I did not think he'd still be with WWE for 3 more years. So, I mean, I'm not saying that as a bad thing, but that's crazy to think. So, Reigns, Lesnar, it's really hard to pick. I mean, a lot of these matches I think are hard to pick. And I still want to say, you know, it's WWE's way. It's Vince's call. So I think, you know, Reigns is going over. But just seems like, you know, Brock retaining would be, like, really crazy. And maybe Rollins cashes in. I think that'd be really cool. I seriously want to hear his music hit when whoever's to hear the reaction. I think it's going to be so crazy and so loud, especially if Reigns wins. If Reigns wins and Rollins comes out, that's going to be freaking amazing. So really looking forward to it. And not really looking forward to that match, but I'm looking forward to WrestleMania. I'm really excited. It's always, you know, just such a great time. And last year was awesome with Bryan headlining. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. But, yeah, last year was crazy. I remember when Brock broke the streak, I was like, what? I don't even know how to go on. But, yeah, so excited for this year. WrestleMania, the Hall of Fame's coming up in an hour and 20 minutes. I don't think this video's gone. Nah, this video's gone pretty long, to be honest. Sorry about that. But, yeah, enjoy the Hall of Fame. Please be tweeting with me if you want to. I'll be tweeting along during it. Hopefully it's really good. Hopefully the network connection, you know, stays. But that's really what I'm worried about. I'm worried during WrestleMania, like let's just say, Sting's doing something, doing some crazy, he's freaking, stinging up or whatever, hulking up, and the connection goes out. I'm so frightened about that because that always happens, it seems. When Finn Balor made his entrance, it went out, and I literally was about to just destroy my freaking TV screen. But enjoy the Hall of Fame. So excited for WrestleMania. I don't know what to do tomorrow for a video. Last year I just did a, WrestleMania We're Here. That was what I titled it, and it was just talking about how excited I was. But I'm going with the Sting shirt. That's what I settled on that. I'm going with my Hot Topic Sting shirt for tomorrow to wear it. Not wearing it on church, though. I got to change. So, but yeah, I'm going to wear the Sting shirt for WrestleMania. I should walk into church with a Sting shirt. Not really. But I got the Kenny Omega shirt on, the Kenny Bullet Club shirt, the cleaner. I'm trying to get all of it. Cleaner. Yeah, I love the shirt. But I'm wearing the Sting shirt tomorrow, and I got 2 life-size cutouts of Undertaker and John Cena. I might bring those downstairs, just have them there, just because get that feel going, just that WrestleMania feel. It's freaking hyped up. Get some snacks, ready to go. 4 hours. Gosh, I'm wasting a lot of my life. Not really. WrestleMania is going to be great. Thank you for the 2 viewers that stayed along during this. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I really do. And if you were commenting, I don't have the comments up, so sorry if I missed it. But thank you for watching. Enjoy Hall of Fame. I'm really excited for WrestleMania, guys, and I hope you are too. No matter what you think of certain of the matches, it's WrestleMania. Something always crazy happens. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Follow me on Twitter at 7WRocks. Once again, thank you. I'm going to say thank you 50 million more times. Thank you, Jay. And as always, have a nice day. Enjoy the Hall of Fame tonight.